बोलो क्या होगा? What will be the average velocity and average speed of this journey? अच्छा, एवरेज वेलोसिटी का मतलब क्या होता है? What is the meaning of average velocity? Who will say about this? एवरेज वेलोसिटी मीन्स क्या होगा? What is understood by the term average velocity? Tell me. Anybody who understands it correctly? How far it is different than average speed? What is the difference between average velocity and average speed? नहीं, सिर्फ distance and displacement नहीं है, divided by the time during which you are calculating it. Yes, average velocity will be the displacement during the time interval in which you have been asked about the calculation, right? And average velocity will be displacement by that time interval, and average speed will be distance by the time interval. This time I have said about the motion is suggested with constant velocity. So is there is any chance for a particle to either increase its distance covering capacity or decreasing the distance covering capacity? Nothing, because velocity is said to be constant. So when a body is only moving with a given velocity, is there is any chance for the particle to travel along a path anything other than straight line? Is there is any chance for the particle to travel along any path other than straight line? Of course not. So that means it is traveling in a straight line, and that too in one specific direction. So that means this I can write down: when a particle will travel with constant velocity, right? It can travel in a straight line. It can travel in a straight line, yes or no? Can there be any other path possible other than the straight line? Tell me. No. So if it can only travel in a straight line, then during any time interval, okay, its displacement and distance travel will be equal, right? Yes or no? If a particle is only traveling in a straight line, and that too in one direction, it is not changing the direction, it is not returning back. No backward motion is involved in it. It is only traveling forward. So when a particle only traveling forward, then its displacement and distance during any time interval, not only between 0 second to 4 second. Had it been asked between 1 second to 4 second, had it been asked between 2 second to any other second, so during any interval, if entirely it is moving with a constant velocity, means it is traveling equal distance in every equal time and in one specific direction. So then displacement and distance will be equal. So therefore average velocity, which is the calculation of displacement by time taken, right? Displacement by time, and average speed of a journey, which is calculated as distance by time taken. Are you getting me or not? It is calculated by distance by time taken. Both will be equal. So therefore we can write down average velocity will be equal to average speed. So both are equal, right? So here in this case, whatever you can calculate the displacement what we have calculated already, 2 into 4, that is 8 meter. 8 meter by 4 second means 2 meter per second. So the given speed is only the average speed or the average velocity as well, right? Are you all understanding me? Tell me if there is any doubt. Now in this question only, in this discussion only, the next one is, if a particle starts from rest, under constant acceleration of 2 meter per second square, right, at t equal to 0, then find its displacement find its displacement from t equal to 1 second to t equal to 3 seconds. Yes, do this one. If a particle is said to be starting from rest under constant acceleration of 2 meter per second square, right? That is from the beginning instant only, then from 1 second to 3 seconds. Not done. Simply it is the said to be this time particle is starting from rest. What does it mean? What is the meaning of this statement? That is very much clear about the initial velocity of the motion, that is 0. Rest means what? 0 velocity. And it is said that under constant acceleration of 2 meter per second square, means from the beginning it is having acceleration. So under constant acceleration, when a body moves in a straight line, right, what is the equation to know the displacement? S is equal to ut plus half at square. Yes or no? Do you all know it or not? Tell me. All of you know about this formula or not? All of you know S is equal to ut plus half at square, out of which u is 0, right? A is given 2, time that I have asked about 1 to 3 seconds, but the initial velocity, if I use t u equal to 0, that means it is the initial velocity, that is at t equal to 0. So, but actual displacement that has been asked from 1 second to 3 seconds, right? So that means, suppose in a diagram if we represent it, suppose this is the position at t equal to 0. Particle is this, starting this way with 0 velocity, it is having acceleration. At t equal to 1 second, it is somewhere here. I don't know some velocity at that, let it be v1, we do not know, but still it is having that same acceleration. So at t equal to 3 seconds, it may have traveled here, velocity at this point v2, that too is not known, right? But the entire journey from 0 to 3 seconds, which is in our requirement of discussion, it is entirely under acceleration, constant acceleration. So can we calculate these two displacements? Yes or no? Starting because why I'm saying to calculate 0 to 1 second displacement and 0 to 3 second displacement, because you know the velocity information at t equal to 0. You don't know the velocity information at t equal to 1 second, which is the beginning instant of the required calculation. For the required calculation, starting instant is t equal to 1 second, but that instant velocity information is not given in the question. Then what you have to do? You need to calculate that velocity additionally. There are two ways to solve this problem. Either you calculate the velocity at t equal to 1 second, or even without calculating the velocity at t equal to 1 second, still you can calculate the displacement of the journey, which is from 1 second to 3 seconds. How? Because the question suggests that you know about the velocity information at t equal to 0. U is 0 at t equal to 0, right? So why then can we calculate the displacement from 0 to 1 second? That's a 1 second interval, as well as from 0 to 3 seconds. Then from 3 second displacement, if we subtract the first 1 second displacement, we will know the required displacement, which is in between t1 to t3 second. Got my point? So I will calculate it like this. S1, that is displacement from t equal to 0 to t equal to 1 second, right? T equal to 0 to t equal to 1 second. This displacement I can calculate using half into acceleration. Acceleration is given 2, that into time interval is 1, so 1 square. That means it will be just 1 meter only. 1 by 2 into 2 into 1 square, so 2 will get cancelled out, right? And then again I can calculate the displacement S2, that is displacement from t equal to 0 to t equal to 3 second, that is the first 3 second interval. So this displacement also, being it is discussed from 0, so at starting instant velocity is 0, so ut plus half at square, u will be 0. So that's why we will only calculate based on half at square. So 1 by 2 into time interval is 3, so 3 square. So again 2 gets cancelled out, it is 9 meter. So that means in first 1 second it could travel only 1 meter, and in overall first 3 seconds it has travelled 9 meter. So therefore required displacement from t equal to 1 second to t equal to 3 second, this displacement will be S2 minus S1. S2 we got 9, S1 we got 1. So ultimately it is 8 meter. Is it clear or not? Tell me. All of you could follow the trick. Saranya, Subhasri, Jasim, Kunal. And one more way. There is one more way to calculate. Can you tell me what will be the other way to calculate this displacement from 1 second to 3 seconds? Can anybody give me the idea? Yes. No. V is equal to displacement by time can only be used when it is the constant velocity motion. This time particle is moving under acceleration, so V can't be remaining constant. Isn't it or not? Here in this case, as because acceleration is constant, so how can velocity be maintained constant in value? Velocity can't be maintained constant here, right? So second idea, you can apply it like this. Suppose I'm writing it or velocity at t equal to 1 second is unknown, right? According to the question, is unknown. That information is not given. But you have been actually asked about the displacement from 1 second to 3 second journey, right? So that's why what you can do first, being the displacement is required between 1 second to 3 second time period. So you can first calculate the velocity at t equal to 1 second. So the velocity at t equal to 1 second can be found by using v is equal to u plus at formula. Right. So this velocity at 1 second, you can represent it like v1. Okay. So that v1 can be known. Initial was 0 at t equal to 0 plus acceleration is 2 and time interval from 0 to 1 second, that is 1. So that is giving you the information of velocity at 1 second, which is 2 meter per second. Then you can calculate the displacement from 1 second to 3 second using v1 into t plus half a into t square. Are you getting me or not? In this part, as the time of journey from 1 second to 3 second means time interval is of 2 seconds, yes or no? So this velocity is now will be the starting velocity for the journey from 1 to 3. So that's why you can use 2 into 2 plus half into 2 square, because time interval is 2 seconds. So now you can check this. It will be 2 into 2, 4 plus 2 square 4. Still it is 8 meters. The same result will come, but in a different way. Okay. So these are the two different ways you can do it. Got my point?